Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. Today we're going to paint a Mother's Day attachment. This is not part of the Mother's Day box. This is just a separate attachment that's available on the website. It's another one of the interchangeables that go with the trucks and the gnome and the 12-inch round interchangeable. So those are all, they all work together. So we're going to go ahead and paint this one. And I'm actually going to put mine on my box truck today to show you once we get it completed. So I'm not going to put it all together, not until we get it painted, but here you go. You got your little background, a little teapot and some flowers. It's cute. And you got the back part of the truck. So like the teapot part would go here. The back part of the truck is going to go here. This one says mothers are like flowers, each one beautiful and unique. And then our license plate is some tulips. Hi, Rachel. So I think this one will be super cute. Let's see, I don't even know what colors to go with. I'm live because my husband is at soccer this morning. Usually he sleeps until afternoon because he works nights, but I get to be in here because he's gone. I couldn't go to soccer because I got really car sick last night. I don't want to be in the car all day. Plus, I've got a whole bunch of new kits that I'm going to get on the website later today, so you guys will want to stay tuned for that. I'm just pulling all of my paints down. You know what else I haven't done yet? I don't know if I'll even have enough glue to glue this. That was crazy. I forgot to get glue. All right, I've switched everything over to the chalk paint. It's got a bunch of different grays that I can use. Some green, a bunch of pretty different blues, some pinks. I'm not sure. We'll definitely need some green. We've got a bunch of like florals. So I got two different greens. You guys know I like to use my two different greens. We'll probably use some pinks because it's Mother's Day. So I got these different pink colors. Hi, Linda. Hello, Heather. And maybe like a teal for our teapot. Maybe like this color. I don't think it's mixed very good yet. Or do I like this one better? I think this one's not mixed good at all. It's the only thing I don't like about these is they're not very well mixed. I think we're gonna go with this one. So I think those are my colors. We'll see. We'll probably change our mind along the way, but I am gonna do a light gray for like the background. So this is Parisian gray. Got a little bit of this on my plate. I have the cats out. I locked them in my bedroom, which is on the other side of this room. So we'll see if they stay in there. When I say locked, we have a barn door between the rooms and it's not actually locked right now, but I don't think they can open it from this way. They can open it to get into our room, but I don't think they can get out of our room. So I'm just gonna use this light gray as my background. Anyways, I was telling you guys that, so if I disappear to take care of cats, that's why I just locked them up and hoping they can stay in there. Typically when I paint, I put them in the cage behind me because I can't have them getting in the paint. I'm just kind of dabbing along the edges to keep my sides cleaner. Go. I think I'm gonna do the same thing on here. I'm just gonna let our pieces be our bright spots. There we go. All right, so then we've got mother is our big word. Is it mother or mothers? Mothers. M-O. Am I missing letters? T-H-E-R-S. Okay, so let's see. Should we do, I'm thinking our teapot's going to be blue. We'll do all of our florals around. Does that go there? Yeah. Do all of our florals around that. So let's do this in pink. Mother's is going to be done in pink. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use blushed pink for this. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I didn't tip you guys down far enough. I was still looking at the screen. Sorry about that. I'll try to come back on live later this week and finish painting the other piece for the Mother's Day box, the tiered tray. I just was not feeling like painting that last week, but I will try to get on and do that for you guys. If there's any comments, there may be. I'm not getting them. I don't have my computer down here, so I'll probably just have to respond to everybody after the live is over, or they sometimes will pop up towards the end of the live. I think we're gonna do the license plate part next, the tulips, and then we'll do the big piece will be our last one. I really do like these chalk paints. They cover so much better than the craft paints do. It's still a craft paint, but it's not an acrylic. So I guess that's what I mean. They cover better than the acrylic paints do. And these are the bottles. I get the Folk Art ones. You can get them in bigger bottles too. These ones are just easier for me to use. It's funny, I switched everything over to the bears a while ago, if you guys recall. And I love the bears. They're super cute. But then I decided to use different paint, so I wish I would have waited until I switched my paint to put it into the bears. So right now I'm just still using the bottles that these come in. I might just honestly get rid of the other ones and start over because I'm probably not going to use the acrylics anymore. Hey Kimberly, good morning. All right. So this one is available on the website on its own. This one's not a kit. Mother's, and then are the flowers of, are like flowers, each one beautiful and unique. So then there's a little flower that'll go over here. Let's see if we can find that, and we'll color it in right now. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna get out my greens. So yeah, I'm gonna do this morning with you guys. It is new paint. Yeah, I switched everything over to the chalk paint by Folk Art. I like it a lot better. It covers so good without a whole lot of paint, so. I need a brush for this part. I had to, you know, I used to have everything sitting right out, and then with getting the cats, they get into everything. So I've had to switch to like drawer system, so everything's stuffed in drawers and I have to search for it. All right. Actually, let's do this bigger one maybe. I don't like the way that brush is. Kind of crunchy. I probably didn't brush it, probably didn't clean it good enough last time I used it. So I'm gonna do this part. I think we're gonna see how it looks. So I think we're gonna do that part, yep. And then we're gonna I didn't mix, or I didn't rinse my brush at all. I'm just going straight into the lighter color and just kind of letting them blend a little bit at the top. But I want to keep the darker green at the bottom. I think I like it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's too different. Hello, Melinda. We will see. Maybe I need to blend it more. I'm blending it more. So instead of leaving it super dark at the bottom, I just kind of blended that lighter green down. So it's not such a stark line. And then on this side, I think I'll do it the opposite, just to change it up a little bit so it's not super matchy. I'll do the dark on the top. And then I'll go in and I'll blend that lighter color up into it. There we go. I think I like that. Let's see if everything's covered that needs to be. It should be. So we get to paint our cute little flower. I don't know. Let's do a different pink. So I'm going to use some prominent pink, and I'm also going to put some of this on there. This is barely pink. This one's super, super light. To me, it's almost like not pink at all. It's so light. I used both of those brushes on my green, so now I gotta find some more brushes. I don't know if I'm really going to. Maybe I'll do some different color in here. We'll see. I feel like I like this one. Maybe we'll just stick with this color on this flower at least. Maybe we'll just change up the different flowers to different colors. I don't know what those girls are doing in there. I can hear them. Sounds like they're rolling something around my floor. They like to drink out of my tumblers. I switched to metal straws because they'll take my tumblers and chew them up. I don't hear them right now. I'm sorry. I was trying to listen. But they like to get into the garbage. I thought only dogs did that kind of stuff, but no, the cats do that. I like that. I think that turned out cute. So then I just need to come up with a yellow. I don't have a center. I don't have a yellow in the chalk paint. So let's see. I'm going to use my little bear of like, what was this, sunset gold or something like that. So it's going to be my middle. Super cute. And then this will just go onto here somehow. There we go. And then this piece will go on here like so. And then we'll probably take a marker, I'm thinking, and make that a little bit darker. We'll see. We might not be able to. I don't think I have any of the little markers left either. I need to order some new stuff. Okay. So we said we'll do our tulips. This will be easy. Get this piece out of the way and then we'll work on the other ones. So this has got 1, 2, where's the other little one at? This one maybe. Should be these ones. So we do our little stems and greens, and I'm going to do those in different greens, I think. Put them in there. I put their litter box, one of their boxes, in the bedroom for now to keep them in there so they could go to the bathroom, and I give them treats. So maybe that's what I hear, is them digging in their treats. Usually I can kind of hear and tell what they're doing, but I honestly have no idea. I'm thinking maybe that's what they're up to though. Yes, my kits are 1/8. 1/8 inch, sorry. I didn't finish my thought there for anybody else that's going, what are you talking about? They are 1/8 inch MDF. I've played around with different types of wood and stuff, and the MDF, I find this stuff paints so good, so that's what I stick with. I even have coffee this morning, friends. Like I said, my husband works nights, so I don't get to just hang out down here very often. So it's just like a slow, relaxing start to my day and hanging out with you guys. And then after this, I'm gonna go up to the workshop and cut some more kits. I've got a bunch of new stuff that I'm gonna get listed for you guys, hopefully later today, but definitely in the next couple of days if I don't get it all done today. All right, so then we've got our little tulips. Let's see, yours goes on here like this. I'm gonna do some different colors. We already did this pink. Maybe we'll just do all 3 different pinks. And actually on this, we might be able to do them all on one. To make it more dimensional. Sorry, lost in thought here. All right, let's try. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I'll like it, but we're gonna try it with all 3 colors on one. Actually, I think I do. I think I like it. Let me see if you guys can see. It's just a little piece. But I think I like it with all 3 different colors, so maybe I'll do all of them that same way. I was gonna do 3 different ones, but I think this looks better. So I'm just gonna do each color before I move on, just to keep my brush a little bit cleaner, because y'all know I never switch my brushes out. Well, you see I'm using different brushes for different colors, but like for the different pinks, I'll just keep using the same brush. Actually, I should do the lighter one next. It's probably easier to get to it this way. Oops. I dipped it in the same color I used up top. See me telling you I'm going to do one thing and then I go and do a whole different thing than I say I'm going to. I didn't mean to though. I like that. I feel like that makes them more dimensional, more real looking. Hey Pamela, how are you doing today? I was going to be easy and just paint one solid color on each tulip, and that would be fine too, but I feel like I like it better this way. So how cute is that? It's obviously not perfect yet. We'll fix that. But it's gonna be super cute when we get it done in a few minutes here. All right, so now we are on to our main piece, our little teapot. And again, I think we're gonna go with this blue color. And this one is called Patine? Y'all, I'm not the best at these crazy names, so who knows? I am on early today. I was telling everybody that the boys play travel soccer, and they have a game today. It was almost an hour away. I ended up getting car sick last night, so I didn't want to be in the car for too long today. So my hubby, usually he works nights, or not usually, he works nights, so usually he's in here sleeping until afternoon. So I usually can only come live at night, but he's gone with the boys soccer this morning. So I'm down here doing this, and then when he comes home and takes a nap before work, I'll go out and I'll cut some new kits and get those listed for you guys. So it's a nice change. All right, most of this should have 3D, like, let's see, does this whole thing get covered? Nope, not there. So that's part of the teapot anyway, so I think everything's gonna get covered that's not teapot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start painting. Ooh, this is not as bright as I thought it was gonna be, but I like it. What are you girls doing in there? I don't know, it might be too late for me. I might have to switch. We'll see. I'm gonna do a second coat on it, I think, because I do like it. This kind of reminds me of like an old farmhouse, like teapot. So you'll see I'm kind of swiping, kind of pouncing, just depends on where I'm at on it, and just trying to give it the right texture that I'm looking for. Definitely has to have a second coat. I like it, but I feel like I want it to be brighter than this is. But it definitely gives me rustic farmhouse feels. So there's where we're starting. That's kind of what I'm painting. I think that should cover what we need it to cover. Yes, definitely needs more coats on this one. It's a chalk paint too, so it should cover pretty good. They usually do, but I feel like this color just needs more to make it brighter. Did you guys see, I didn't send out an email, actually. I started it and forgot to send it, so I'm going to send that out. But I did do, we are rolling back our prices, which is kind of unheard of right now. Everybody's increasing their prices, you know. But I rolled back pricing on the website, and I've also changed shipping. So for a while I was shipping with UPS because it was no difference in price, maybe like 20 cents a package. But now it's like $4 difference a package. So I'm going back to USPS when I can. I'll still ship what I have to via UPS. That's no big deal. But, and so my pricing changed from $8 because it was costing me about $10 a box to actually ship things out, and I was charging $8. But now it's right around $6 to use USPS. So I have a flat rate of $6 shipping on the website. And then because I started an Etsy store and I want pricing to be fair, more fair for you guys, we're going to do free shipping over $35 now because I offer that over on Etsy. The Etsy prices are going to be higher on products, so you guys are still going to want to shop here. But if people find me over there, that's cool. But you guys will still get the deals, and then I'll only run sales over here on the website. So you guys will still want to stick around to the website. Etsy is just something that I'm trying on the side. Etsy is going to be my side hustle. You guys are still going to be the main thing. But anyways, yes, just want to let you guys know that we did roll back prices, and our shipping is lower, and our shipping threshold is also lower. So all good reasons for you guys to go shop. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Katerina. I believe I said that right, I hope. I think that we talked about that before. All right, so this definitely is giving me farmhouse vibes. That old teal kitchen. I gotta go look on these girls. Give me just a second, guys. Hey, are you girls being good in here? Be good. I figured out what they're doing. They're in the garbage, so I'll have a big mess to clean up when I get back in there. But at least they're entertained and not in the paint, because this would make a bigger mess. All right, I think we're still gonna do one more coat on that. But while we're waiting, I can start on some of these flowers. We have this cute heart that will go on the teapot. I'm going to use the same pink that I used for the word mother. So that'll go right there in the center. And then all right, so we've got, I gotta kind of lay it back out here so I can see what I'm doing. Where in the world do these things go? Oh, up here, there's some more. Okay, that makes sense. And then these must go on there maybe. Oh, right here. I was gonna say, what in the world does this piece go to? That makes sense. I don't like that there's not, nope, this is how we're doing it. That's probably how they should go, I'm guessing. My cat messes with my paint all the time. Yes, definitely. They have like a giant condo thing behind me back there, so I usually lock them up in there and then they can stay in here with me, but I thought I'd let them stay free and just put them in the bedroom. But they're definitely making a mess in there. But like I said, definitely I'm okay with that as long as there's not paint all over. Okay, so back to our greens. I'm gonna kind of try to do the same thing I did on that other piece that looks like this. So dark green on one side, light green on the other side, and then kind of blend them together so they're not such a stark difference. I think that would cover, but I'm just questioning it, so just gonna go over a little bit more there. And then same thing over here, but do opposite, so that the dark's on the opposite side. I hear you girls, are you being good? I swear when they meow it says, Mom, Mom, I can hear them in there. They're like, what are you doing? All right, and then on these, I'm just gonna kind of maybe alternate the dark green and the light green to kind of blend those in. We'll see if it looks good. If not, we'll just stick with one solid color. I never really have a plan when I come live with you guys. I just paint whatever I feel like at the moment. For the most part, there's some that I just kind of know as soon as I see the kit that I want it to look a certain way, but not all of them. So there we go. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Did you guys have a good weekend? I know it's still the weekend. We still have today, right? I usually start working on Sundays. So my business, I work for myself on Sundays because my husband usually sleeps because he's got to go. He starts his work week on Sunday night. And so I usually work for myself on Sundays and get as much done as I can. And then I work for myself during the week around my day job. I try to take Friday afternoons and Saturdays off for games. All right, now we are on to our pretty flowers. Oh my goodness, this thing's almost done already. This is crazy. So for these ones, I'm gonna try to make them match this one that we did. Or no, I shouldn't do that, should I? Because these ones look like these. So I'll try to make these ones match those. These ones will do a little bit different. So let's do this first. I think I used this middle pink color. Really quiet in here. Pretty sure my son's still sleeping, which is unheard of. He was when I came in here to start and I didn't hear him get up, so I think he's still sleeping. And my sister stayed with us the last couple of weeks, but she's back out of here, so she has a 2-year-old and he's really loud. I love him, but he's very loud. So it just seems super, super quiet today. All right, so that matches the top flower. Preston found, so we live on my grandparents' old property. And my great-grandparents lived here too. Different houses, but same property. he found some new yard art that was buried under one of the trees that he was cleaning. So I have a little bunny to go out and paint. There's, my grandma always had this little lady and dog. You guys have seen me paint them before. I did that last, maybe 2 years ago now. But every couple of years I would go over to her house and repaint them and keep them looking nice. And then we got to keep them. I got to keep them when she passed away. Well, when my grandpa passed away at least. And then, so now we have a bunny to add to the collection, so that's fun. Maybe I'll do that today too. We'll see. I always have lots of plans, but there's just never enough time to get everything done that I want to. All right, so there's that. It's driving me nuts hearing them in there making a mess. I don't like a mess. But I also don't want to lock them up, so I guess it is what it is. All right, so there's the back piece of our next set of flowers, and then these will go on top of there. Oh, we still have our tulips to do too. I forgot about those. I'll get to those in a minute. So these, I think I'm going to do these parts in yellow. And the other flower underneath is going to be done in a different color pink than the other one. So I'll just sit on top of there like so. I guess these didn't have to be done in yellow either. I'm just trying to kind of make the flowers cohesive. I could have done these in 2 different pinks too, but that's all right. Okay, so next, I think we're going to use the same color that we used on the word mother for these flowers. The other pink I just feel like is way too light. For this project, at least. Girls. So this will go in here. Let me see if I can kind of show you. So there you go. Gives it a little dimension because they're not all the exact same. We got our flower. All right, so we got our little tulips, and we've got some greenery that we got to paint on this background. I hear you, girls. Don't jump on the door. So I am mostly going to paint in the darker green, but I think back here where I'm not sure what meets where, it's going to be lighter just to kind of make the colors pop. So I'm going to go around this a little bit. And this should be covered mostly. Okay, those are going to be covered. This should get a little bit here. All right, so I didn't paint it perfectly like all of it, but then down here I'm going to do my different stem colors again like we did on the last stems. And most of that part should be covered. So there we go. So we got different stems. Hi, Ramona. Good morning. All right. You know what I was going to do is another coat of the blue on here, and I probably should have done that before I decided to go in and do my stems. So now I kind of go around it, but it's all right. We're going to try one more little coat on here. See if it makes a difference. I just really want it to not show the wood through. And I feel like it still kind of does a little bit. Now I went off my edges and I'm making a mess. And over here is where I just got to be careful, make sure I don't smear that green I just did. I think we did pretty good. I think I might do some distressing on there just to make it a little bit more farmhousey, like we wanted it to look that way. All right, and then back to our tulips where we got those as different colors. So I'm just gonna do one side. Well, there's 3 different pinks. So I'm gonna do the darker pinks on the sides and the lighter pink's gonna go in the middle. Just like we did on the last one. And just whatever direction they're laying here is how they're gonna go. So they're all a little bit different. No, not on the door. They're like, we know we can get in here. I gotta turn this one a little. Zoe and Chloe, no. Trying really hard to open that barn door. They can open it from this side to get into our room, but they cannot. They haven't figured it out yet to get out of the room. So hopefully they don't figure that out. Because we actually have 2 entrances to our room too. So if they figure it out, then they can get out of here completely. We don't want that. These are so cute. So I did change things up for those of you that are on here live, or if you're watching the replay. I was going live every Monday night, but right now I'm just gonna go live randomly whenever I can. I'm gonna try to do Sundays, usually work pretty good for me, but like today I get to be on here this morning. Usually it'll be at nighttime. So I'm gonna try to pop on again this week. I've got another Mother's Day kit that I wanna finish with you guys live. But then after that, you probably won't see me on live again until next Sunday. Okay, got those all done. I'm gonna get out my little chippy brush here and I'm gonna use some, that's what I'm gonna use. It's called Sheepskin. Oh, no idea what the rest of this is. Sheepskin something. Actually, hold on. No, that one's super white. I thought I had a different creamy color, like a linen. I know I do, but I don't know where it's at. We're just gonna stick with this one. Okay, so I just got way too much in my brush there. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this brush back. Nope, I think I got it out of there. Good enough. All right, so I kind of put my paint in a line like that, and then I'm gonna just kind of dip my brush straight up and down so you just get a little bit on there. But then I'm still going to offload it just by pouncing it onto my towel that I work on. And I'm gonna go on here and I'm gonna kind of go in circular motion and just kind of swipe some of this back and forth. handle the same kind of way, just kind of in the direction that it would flow, just to keep its shape, but to give it a little bit of distressing. I never wash these, I just throw them back in my container dry. Too dry, I mean. All right, let me move this out of the way. I think we're done with all of our sponges and brushes. So I gather my brushes, I'll wash those, I put my sponges back away, and then I just have to glue all this down, and I don't have a lot of glue because I keep saying I'm gonna order it and I keep forgetting. It's gonna take a minute here. Where's this piece? This one goes down here. I just try to keep my pieces flat, especially for a few minutes. Let it dry. They dry really fast, this Stick Fast does. But I still just try to let it sit very flat for a minute or two, because it'll slide around if it's not completely dry. This piece goes where? Where does this piece go? Oh, right up in here. Like this? No, like this. Oops. Might do a little bit of detailing with a marker. We'll see when we get it all together. It might not need any. Oh, all these branches needed it. Okay, hold on. I was thinking that had the 3D part, but it did not. So I'm gonna go back in here. Well, all these little flowers need it. All right, so you guys wanna paint all of this. I didn't realize, I was thinking that it was just the 3D part actually goes down here, which isn't what I was thinking. I was thinking that was gonna be covering this all up. Girls. So this part does have 1, 2, 3 of our little tulips on there, so that I'm not going to worry about. But I do got to do the greenery up here. Do a little bit more in the dark, and then I'll switch back to the light. Because I'm switching back, it's still going to blend a little. It's not going to be such a stark difference. A little bit more. Okay, now we should be good. There is, by the mother sign, by this part you mean, there is this little bit of greenery. So there's still more. I think I got everything covered that I need to now. And our 3D pieces will cover the rest. I am so almost out of glue. I hope they have some available on Amazon. So then you got the little etchings to show you right where to put your pieces, which is really nice on some of these, because otherwise I would totally put them on wrong. You don't always need them, but some of the pieces are really very helpful. Can't wait to see this one done. It's gonna be so cute. You guys, if you're in the workshop, the Home Sweet Home workshop, that is next weekend already. So we'll be live for the Home Sweet Home workshop the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So Sunday, wait, today is the 14th, right? Yeah, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday next week. So I actually probably won't be live next week on my business page. We'll see if I have time to do both. Girls, quit it. They're like, but I hear you talking, Mom. We know you're in there. Oops. Definitely set that down wrong. Girls, quit. I think I'm out of shrink wrap too and some different size boxes. So I guess I really need to place an order when I get off of here for some things that I need. Okay. I didn't glue down Mother's yet. Oh, and this isn't glued down yet either. Just stop it. They're trying really hard to get in here now. They did good for a while, but now they must be bored. Excited to see it. I'm on vacation. Ooh, that will be fun. Where are you going on vacation, or where are you on vacation? Okay. So there's that piece. I'm not gonna do anything with this. I was going to, but I'm not. Not right now, at least. Maybe later. After all the pieces are definitely dried together or whatever, I might come back and do something more with that, but for now, I'm not. Girls, I hear you. All right, so that is that. Let me throw some things in here where they belong real quick. Just start to clean up, let it dry a second, and then I can show you what it looks like. And I just use this, it's the top of an ice cube tray. I don't even have to wash it off. I just let it dry on there, and then I can peel the paint off. But I stick everything into drawers, like I said, so that the cats can't get to it. All of my paint lives on a tiered tray carousel thing, which I've showed you guys before, but I can show you again. It's too big to drag over here. I'll have to take a picture of it and post it later, but that kind of keeps the cats from getting into that. North to our lake house. We are not sure if we can get to it yet. Oh my goodness. It won't let me see the rest of your comment, but I hope that the snow has melted for you. All right, so here's our main piece. I think that turned out super cute. Our Mother's back of the tailgate, and then our license plate piece. I was not thinking I put my scissors away. So I'm putting mine in my truck box. I'm gonna have to lift you guys up. So this just inserts right into here. So same if it was a door hanger. If you're new to me, there's a door hanger that doesn't include this piece. It's just flat, but it will insert there. And then let me get out some Velcro here. Need the soft side. You know, I tried really hard when I was doing these to make them all interchangeable for myself, but over time I've accidentally cut the wrong piece and attached to different kits. So like the soft side of the Velcro should be on the same side of all my pieces, but that's not necessarily the case. I kind of messed up, so what I do is I take the back off the Velcro and I stick it to the truck Velcro, like so. Like this. And then I'll just put my piece on it right where I want it to go. That way it's lined up perfect. Sometimes you can't get that off of there very easy. Do the same thing here. It's very sticky. I want this to go like so. Otherwise, I feel like if I put it on the back side of it and then try to stick it on the truck, sometimes it's not like centered right and then it looks funny on the truck. So there you have it, friends. Our cute little Mother's Day kit. This is now $15 just for the kit. The truck is separate, and I don't remember what I dropped the price to on that. But you can get the truck. We've got this box truck. We've got a truck hanger, the 12-inch round interchangeable, and then there's a 33-inch standing porch gnome. And all of these pieces are interchangeable. But the inserts themselves or the attachments are now $15 on the website. So there you go. How stinking cute is that? And then if you get this tray, you could stick like tiered tray pieces in here. You could put little plants in there. Like I would put fake plants in there. It is MDF, so I don't want to put real plants in there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.